So you're thinking about moving to Tucson, Arizona. Well, in this video, we're going to show you around Oro Valley, Arizona. We're going to take you through 4 different neighborhoods and show you some different houses and what money can buy here in Oro Valley. We'll tell you a little bit about it, show you some views and some of what the neighborhoods are like. So in this video, I really wanted you to get a feel for some of these neighborhoods, and we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living in Tucson, Arizona, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market here in Tucson, Arizona. My name is Trisha Kay. My partner Carter, the team and I, we get calls and emails every single day from people just like you looking for help in making their move to Tucson, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 3 days or 3 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We'll be happy to help you make a smooth move to Tucson, Arizona. Like I mentioned, today I'm going to take you through some neighborhoods here in Oro Valley. I thought that it would be nice to just kind of show you around so you can get a feel for what Oro Valley feels like. So I picked out 4 different neighborhoods that I like. Later we'll do more videos on other neighborhoods because there's a lot of neighborhoods here that I like. But I'm going to take you through 4 today. The first one is called the Villages of La Cañada, and it is a guard-gated community, but this community was built in the 80s, 90s, and some in the early 2000s. There's over 700 homes in this community. They have a lot of these houses have really nice mountain views. And then there's also a golf course that runs through it. They have a little neighborhood park that's really nice. And then back behind the neighborhood, there's a really huge park that, you know, a lot of the kids do sports at, or basketball or soccer, whatever, baseball, all of it's there. They even have a little sand volleyball thing and a playground for the little kids and picnic benches. It's a really nice park right on the other side of this community, like I said. So this is a great community. Another thing that I like about it, there's over 700 homes and there's different builders. So the homes don't all look alike, and that's really nice. It's located close to schools, stores, shopping, parks, the mountains, everything. So it's just a really nice location. And they have anywhere from little small 2-bedroom homes for retired people or single parents or people just starting out. And it goes all the way up to really big 2-story, 3-car garage, big homes. So there's a good mix of people in this neighborhood. It's just a really nice area. So I want to take you through that. The second neighborhood that we're going to is called Desert Vista. And it's a really nice neighborhood. Now I like this because a lot of the homes are on a little bit bigger lot, anywhere from a 1/4 acre to a 1/2 acre. And the homes are a good size, you know, I'm going to say anywhere between 2,000, 2,500, maybe up to 3,000 square feet, but just a really nice area. And again, great location, great shopping. A lot of these have great mountain views. Just a really, really nice neighborhood. So I want to take you through that so you can see that. Then the third neighborhood that we're going to go to is called Pusch Vistas. And it's a smaller neighborhood. It's also gated. Desert Vista is not gated, but the Villages is gated. And this Pusch Vista is gated. There's 2 separate areas. It's 2 neighborhoods side by side, but they're both pretty much the same. Pusch Vistas. They're just beautiful, beautiful homes. Now these homes are on almost a 1/2 acre, almost all of them, and they're big homes between 3,000 and 4,000 square feet. Just really, really nice houses. They're kind of up on a ridge, so they have some amazing mountain views and just some really beautiful homes that I wanted to be sure that I show you this neighborhood. So then our last neighborhood that we're going to is called Oro Valley Country Club. And this is an old neighborhood, and it's right at the base of the mountain. This one is the closest to the mountains. So a lot of these houses are older, but almost all of them have been remodeled. Some of them have torn down the old houses and built new houses. There is a country club in this community where you can join the country club if you want to, but you certainly don't have to. There's a golf course that runs through it, and it has really big trees, which is kind of rare in Tucson. These big desert pine trees that are just beautiful, and of course they have a lake and all that in the golf course. It's a really, really nice area. They have a little restaurant there at the country club, and just a really nice little community. But what's really nice about this too is the location is just right in the middle of everything, and it feels like you're secluded when you drive in there and all these houses are built on an acre. It feels like, you know, very secluded, very private. But then you pop out that, you know, main street once you go past the country club and down the road a little bit, you pop out and you're right in the middle of Oro Valley, close to everything. Just a really awesome location. So this is a really good one that I wanted to show you too. There's so many wonderful neighborhoods in Oro Valley. I just thought, where do you start? So I picked 4, and we're gonna start with those. And then we'll do another video another time on some other areas, but I wanted to just drive you around so you could see the neighborhoods, what the houses are like, if they have little parks. This Oro Valley Country Club, you know, they have pickleball, they have golf, they have a restaurant, all sorts of things in there. and I just wanted you to see it. So we're gonna check out all these neighborhoods right now. Okay, so here we are at our first neighborhood. We're gonna go inside. This is called the Villages of La Cañada, and I wanna show you around in there, show you some of the neighborhoods so you can get a feel for this. They have lots of different homes in here. They were built in the late 80s, the 90s, and some in the 2000s. Lots of different builders. There's over 700 homes in here. So there's lots of different styles, lots of great mountain views. There's also a golf course that runs through it, and we're gonna check it out right now. Okay, so here we are inside of the Villages of La Cañada, and like I said, this is a really neat neighborhood because there were several different builders in this neighborhood, so not all the homes look alike. And it's a big neighborhood, and they have really big houses for big families, and they have small 2-bedroom houses for retired people, so it has a little bit of everything. I wanted to let you know, in this neighborhood, in the last 6 months, the least expensive home sold for $322,500, and the most expensive home sold for $690,000. So, and that one was completely remodeled, all fixed up, and it was a good size house. So just so you know, I wanted to give you a little feel about this neighborhood. And again, you can see a lot of these houses have great mountain views. These homes were built in the 80s, the late 80s, the 90s, and some of them, there was a newer section that was built in the 2000s. So we'll check out all of that. I'll show you around the neighborhood right now. Okay, so here we are at neighborhood number 2. These are the Desert Vista Estates. And what I like about these houses is they're on a little more land. They were built in the late 90s and early 2000s, and it's still a subdivision, but they have a little bit bigger lots. And I wanted to give you some information. The lowest price home sold in the last 6 months was sold for $618,500. The most expensive sold for $709,000, and the average is $665,000, $833. So that is the average price. So I'm going to take you around, show you this neighborhood a little bit. It's a great neighborhood. There's lots of neat homes, and we're going to go check them out right now. Okay, here we are still in neighborhood number 2. I wanted to show you around a little bit more. I just wanted to turn too so you could see some of these houses have really nice mountain views, and they are on bigger lots. Like I said, some of the homes are on 1/4 acre and up, so they go up to about a 1/2 acre. Just really spaced out nice. Some of them have these brick pavers in their driveway, and it's just a really nice neighborhood. So we'll check it out a little bit more right now. Okay, so here we are in one of my favorite neighborhoods. This is the Pusch Vista neighborhood. There's 2 small neighborhoods, and they're both gated, and they're right next door to each other. They were built, these homes, around 2005, 2006, something like that. And they're all good size homes. They're all about 3,000, 3,500 square feet, something close to that. And then they're all on about a 1/2 acre lot. So it's a really nice development. In the last 6 months, the least expensive home sold for $932,000, and the most expensive home sold for $1,350,000. Again, they have these great mountain views and nice, 3-car garages, big houses, really nice neighborhood. So we'll take you around and show you that. The average price in here in the last 6 months has been $1,141,000. So that gives you an idea about this neighborhood. We'll go check it out right now. Okay, so here we are at the last neighborhood I wanted to tell you about. This one is the Oro Valley Country Club neighborhood. It's just a really neat neighborhood. It's an older neighborhood, and it's right at the base of the Catalina Mountains. It's on the west side of Oracle Road, and it's right in the middle of everything. I mean, you're right near stores and shopping and everything you could want, but it feels very secluded. The houses are mostly older, but there's some that are newer, but they're all remodeled. I mean, almost always they're remodeled. Sometimes you'll find one that's not. You get a fixer-upper, but that's rare. So I wanted to tell you, like I said, all the homes are on about 1 acre here. The mountains are behind these trees where I'm standing in the shade right now, so you can't really see, but the mountains are right there. The least expensive house in the last 6 months that sold in this neighborhood sold for $599,000. Now that was a 2-bedroom house. It was a good size house, but there was only 2 bedrooms. And then the most expensive home was a very modern, up-to-date house that was built. It was newer. The price was $1,425,000. Again, almost all the homes in this neighborhood are on 1 acre, and it feels very secluded. but really you're right in the heart of Oro Valley. I mean, you're right in the middle of anywhere you'd want to be here in Oro Valley. So it's a really great location. This has the Oro Valley Country Club. I don't know if you can see that up in the distance, but they've got their own country club. You don't have to be a member, but if you want to be, you certainly can. I'm going to show you around this neighborhood right now. Thank you again for watching this video. I hope it was helpful to you and that you were able to learn a little bit about Oro Valley. If it was, we'd really appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. That helps out our channel a lot. And if you want to know more about living in Tucson, Arizona, go ahead and subscribe because we have new videos that come out every single week all about living in Tucson, Arizona. Again, whether you're moving in 3 days or 3 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We'll be happy to help you out. Until then, I hope to see you around town. Bye-bye.